Greetings and power souls, it's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. So I'm here giving you guys your April messages. This is going to be for the fire element of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we are currently in Aries season. So if today happens to be your solar return, your born day, happy birthday, happy solar return to you guys. Also, for those of you guys who do celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you, happy holidays. So with that being said, I'm going to be giving you guys, again, your general messages. If you need a personal reading from me for your specific situations, my information is always down below in the description box. All right, or description area. Okay, with that being said, let's get your messages going. By the way, thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up like button. It does help the channel continue to move through the thick, heavy algorithm, so I do appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do so and hit the notification bell whenever you want to be notified whenever I upload videos. All right, so Holy Divine Spirit, what are the first messages we have for the fire element of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius collective? Please and thank you. I will take this deck in the upright only. Please and thank you. Okay, I'm being told not to take that. What messages, Divine Spirit, do we have for the collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for April 2026? What is this month going to be like for some of the fire signs? Anything else? What's the third message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius collective for April 2026. Okay, so for this month, for some of you guys, you're going, it says alone, solitude, quarantine, withdrawal, contemplation, antisocial. So for some of you guys are going to be kind of laying it low this month. Keeping a low profile, going within possibly, and maybe doing a lot of thinking and reflecting on some things, on your current situations or on your past situations. We also have powerless. It says feeling stuck in your head, don't know what to do, anxiety, blinded love. Okay. So some of you guys are going to be in your head and really thinking about, I feel, a current situation or a recent past situation that's keeping you guys stuck in your head. And so for a lot of you guys, you might find yourself kind of just chilling out. Like I said, keeping a low profile, not really doing much, not doing too much this month. I feel like some of you guys are in the process of maybe even deciding on what you want to do about a current situation or recent past situation. If you want to completely move on from it or you want to stick around. But mostly I feel like you guys are going to be in a bit of a limbo. Thank you. That's the word I wanted to say. I feel a heavy limbo energy for some of you guys. So although this is not a specific love reading, this is the information that's coming out for you guys so far. And then we have Bay Vacation. Okay, I want to take you on a romantic trip, just the two of us. So some of you guys are currently in a relationship where things are moving, things are steady. I do feel with this Bay Vacation card that some of you guys, this is for those of you guys who are currently in a situation that's fairly new. I don't feel any kind of long-term energy with this. So again, I wasn't trying to make this love reading, but we'll see what else comes out that you guys need to know for your greatest and highest good. And also keep in mind some of these messages. Of course, they're not going to be for every Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but if you are tapped in or logged into my channel, more than likely there's a message here for you. And some of these messages will be confirmations as well. Oh, by the way, just a heads up, I got this really cute deck, this really cute tarot deck. It says Pop Art Tarot. This tarot, I just had to get it, guys. I had to get it, but I just want to put a quick disclaimer that the cards, the artistry in the animation and the message, it's so busy. Every card is so busy that it may take me a little second or two to figure out the actual card, you know, which card it is, if it's a major arcana or minor. So just give me a little second because the cards are very busy. Although it's very beautiful and it's fun, it actually reminds me of cartoon artistry or comic book artistry. That's what I get. I get like a big comic book art from this deck. It's so fun and I just had to get it. But anyway, just wanted to tell you that. So just give me a second to figure it out. Okay. What is tarot message do we have for, and this deck is thick too. Holy Divine Spirit, what tarot message do we have for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius Collective, April 2026, please and thank you. What does the fire element of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius Collective need to know for April 2026, please and thank you. Okay, we have the four swords. Okay, we have the four swords. Here's the four swords. And if you see in the corner, see, that's the thing. Some of the symbols of how you know which card it is are like in the upper corner and it's kind of small. So if you see that sword up here, and then you see the number 4 down here. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm working with. These cards are very busy, but they're very fun, busy cards, okay? So 4 swords, exactly. You're spending time alone, taking a break in your relationship, taking a vacation, bay vacation. Okay, so we have 2 messages that talk about you guys kind of taking a break, chilling out, having alone time, you know. Also, maybe feeling powerless and being stuck in your head with anxiety about a current or recent past situation. But the tarot does clarify that with this 4 swords here. You guys are stepping back, chilling out, feeling like you guys need to just take a break on something. So there's not much movement for you guys for this month of April 2026 for some of you guys. All right. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for clarifying that, confirming. What else? What other messages do we have for fire elements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius Collective for April 2026? Wow, okay, so we have 5 of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, 5 of Swords, not in reverse. So we have 5 of Swords. It talks about defeat, feeling defeated. So some of you guys really could be on a break from a relationship or a connection. Again, my intent was not for this to be a love reading, but it's coming out that way, and I'm respecting what I'm channeling, what I'm getting from Divine Spirit. So we're going to go with that. Yeah, so we got the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. It talks about conflict, a bit of conflict. And this could be, for some of you guys, it may not be a love relationship. This could be taking a break from maybe a career or your workplace. I don't necessarily mean not going to work, but for some of you guys, there could be some conflict that you guys have been dealing with at the workplace, and you kind of feel like you have to have a timeout, a mental timeout. Maybe this month you're doing some reflecting and thinking about your current situation at a job place. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely some type of conflict between you and a connection, or you and people. But I feel like for the majority of you guys, the strongest energies that I'm getting, that there's conflict between you and a particular connection. But there, again, could be a couple of you guys that are having conflict with multiple people. And again, this could be in the workplace. If you guys are feeling like you guys need to step back, because with you guys being fire signs, one of the things that I'm getting is you guys are really more so thinking before you react and respond. Typically, more often than not, with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, it doesn't take much for you guys to, it doesn't take much for you guys to really set it off and really get things popping, especially if someone, approaches you the wrong way, or just really triggers you in some way, or is disrespectful. You guys are quick to respond and be reactive. So, but I think in this particular situation, a lot of you guys are doing a little bit something different, where you're stepping back and kind of just thinking about things before you respond or before you react, which is good, fire signs. In this particular situation, this is good. What else, Divine Spirit, for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, April 2026? We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it talks about being off balance, or someone not giving enough in a situation, not giving enough attention to your partner, or your partner not giving enough attention to you, fire signs. Maybe being overworked. Again, this could talk about a workplace situation where there's an imbalance. It's making you feel burned out. So you guys are taking a break, a mental break, maybe even taking a vacation from work, okay? Because there is some type of conflict. There could be some type of competition as well at work that's creating conflict, arguments, jealousy. Managing too many projects, letting things slip through the cracks. Yeah, and possibly even some of you guys struggling with bills. So I'm definitely getting different messages for some of you guys, but these are some of the energies I'm getting for you guys so far for this month of April 2026, okay? So yeah, for the most part, fire signs, you guys are kind of quiet this month. There's not a lot going on for you guys, which is by choice for you guys. You guys are making a conscious decision to step back from something, or at least think about something for a while and kind of just, maybe let things simmer before you take definitive action on something. All right, what else? What other messages do we have for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, April 2026? Please and thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. We have don't compromise. This is card number 20. So card number 20, 20 could be relevant to you guys, which also reduces to number 2. So 20 or 2 can be relevant. It says don't compromise. So we have like 2 different messages depending on how it comes out. If it comes out in the upright, this is the message here. If it comes out in the reverse, this is the message here. It's kind of small, you can't see it, but it came out in the upright. It says don't compromise. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage, and unwavering. Exactly. You guys are in some kind of situation, whether it is a connection, love connection, romance connection, whatever connection it is, some kind of personal connection, or it could be a connection or work dynamic where you guys are being recommended and encouraged not to compromise your boundaries, to keep your boundaries up, to be assertive, have the courage to be assertive, which you guys definitely don't lack assertiveness, especially where you need to be. But you guys are probably going to be thinking about that this month. You're going to be looking at areas where you may need to put more boundaries up, or areas where you need to put boundaries up where you didn't have them before. So yeah, there's definitely a change in a dynamic for quite a few of you guys, whether it's a work dynamic or a love romantic situation dynamic, or it could be family. But I'm mostly getting like love, connection, and possibly work. All right. So there's that. I like that. What else before we get to the last two decks, Divine Spirit? Give me one more card from this deck for fire sign elements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, April 2026. Oh, okay. This came out in the upright. It says card number 4. All right. So 4 could be relevant to you guys. And it says Haniel Silver. So Haniel, from my knowledge, is also an archangel, Archangel Haniel. And it says in the upright, goddess, psychic, sacred, and proud. Beautiful picture. I love this. Okay. So this is also a time with you guys having your alone time, taking a break, resting, chilling, stepping back, being low key, keeping it on the low. I feel like you guys are also going to be discovering more of a psychic side to yourself, more of a side where you're going to feel more connected to divine source in the universe, in your higher divine self. From a spiritual aspect, you guys are going to be finding a little bit more connection when you do that. That's always the case whenever we take time to, kill out the noise around us and just be chill, just be still, reflect, think, process. So those are the best times, and it may also involve meditation for some of you guys. Those are typically the best times where you're going to be getting messages from your higher self, the universe, your spirit guides, divine source. Those are typically the times where you are in connection, okay? In divine connection. Okay, so real quick, for those of you guys who are in a connection, a romantic connection, or you guys who are interested in being in a romantic connection, let's see what messages we have from your person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be a past person, this could be a present person, this could be a person that's on the way. Holy Divine Spirit, what does Aries, Leo, Sagittarius' person want to say to them at this time? Please and thank you. I can't go another day without you. Your second message, Holy Spirit. I'm ready for commitment. Wow. I definitely feel like this is in connection to this Bay Vacation message from earlier, where I feel it's more of a connection for you guys who are in a fairly new connection. I don't feel like it's a really long-term connection. Okay. What else? What's the last message from this deck for fire signs? I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Exactly. So this could also be someone that you're connected to who also feels like they need to step back and chill and think. So I definitely feel for a lot of you guys, or for some of you guys are on a break or will be on a break. And this could be a mutual break, okay? Where both of you guys feel mutually that you feel like you want to take a break from the connection, all right? Okay, last but not least, let's get some fall in love messages for those in a relationship or open to a new connection. What is a message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Holy Spirit for April 2026? Body language. Okay. I like that. I feel this new connection for some of you guys is really, I feel like it's making you guys feel like you can be a bit vulnerable. And that some of you guys who maybe have been used to being a bit closed off, this relationship is feeling nice and safe. Starting to feel nice and safe. What are the messages for April 2026 fire signs? So someone new, yes. So this message is definitely for what I'm getting so far is for some of you guys that are already in a new connection or will be meeting someone new. I'm getting new energy for some of you fire signs, okay? If you wanted someone new or looking for a new connection or open to a new connection, that is going to be happening. It's on the way. And the last message. Power couple. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I like that. I like that. Wow, I like that. Yes, this definitely has heavy new power couple, heavy new couple energy. Whether you guys are in a new connection, you have been in a new connection for a while, or this is for those of you guys who are definitely open to a new connection. I love this for you guys. So, these are the messages that I have for you guys for April 2026 for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I hope that these messages resonated in some way, shape, or form, or at least that you found them helpful. As always, guys, until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Okay? Ashe.